So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. We have already started here. Now that is commitment to the cause. Inter Milan with the corner, they're first. Messi with the short one. Tries to crash through the challenge, but no. Lyon are looking to go forward now. Tries to play it through. Oh, that's well spotted. Looking for a runner. Marquez calmly anticipates. Bale.
There's a player below, Peter, that I admire on a professional and personal level, the one and only Raul.
He's just out on his own for consistency.
Indeed, and a terrific leader. Talent has to be backed up by hard work and tenacity, and he leads by example, hence the respect he commands.
Messi! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. And now they can spring out of defence. And a chance! Goal! Inter! The breakthrough strike! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
Inter Milan have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Raul. Messi. Looking to play him in. Oh, no joy this time.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, good ball! No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Messi. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Van Dijk cuts it out. Howson gets over and intercepts. And this is Bale. Ødegaard has created one goal already. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, well played, well played. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Plays a sharp little ball here.
There will be 1 minute.
Nice interception, well timed. Oh no, it's an own goal!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
So 1 moment's crazy confusion. And the first half is done. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1.
To the staff room immediately.
Lyon get the ball rolling for the second period.
Lyon really can count themselves lucky not to be behind at half-time. Couldn't really work out what they were trying to do, actually. Letting themselves get dominated like that, it's very...
Chance! And he's done it!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Well, most of those go high and wide because of their difficulty. He made it look like he does it every day.
Lyon get themselves into the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets.
That dugout has had some relief, at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Costa Curta deals with that. Goes for a shot! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Rafinha. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played. Well...
Shoots! It's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
Oh, what has happened? Big chance! Yes! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Well timed, excellent interception. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Passes short and sharp. It's a searching pass. Great chance! Well, that is remarkable.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Costa Curta. Great ball if he can get there.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Back in possession and ready to go again. Tries to pass it through. And it's been played through. Look at the spec. And Messi! It's in! They're back within reach! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
So is this the start of a comeback? Oh, easy pickings there.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
5 minutes to add. Nicely shaped ball. Can he get it through? Messi! And that's that. Lyon have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback. Bale voted man of the match, and deservedly so.
From the regional police department.
Well, from behind, Jim, that is some win, isn't it?
This has been a very composed response when trailing. There was no sense of anxiety, just a belief to stick to the game plan and stick together. And it's been a very impressive turnaround.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. The action has already started. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Nicely weighted ball. Pass somewhat off target. Rolls it backwards. Lyon finding their passes. Well, that pass surprised everyone and not in a good way. That has been cut short. And that is as far as they're going to go. Oh, good-looking ball. Ambitious ball here. First quarter of an hour gone. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And he cuts out the supply. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
It's a promising position. And there's the shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Lyon certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Pass is intercepted. Throw it. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And that is a little undercooked. Now it's Bale. That has not gone well. So we're still where we started right now.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Ribéry! Oh, he's really drilled it.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Brazil take the lead. So we have the first goal.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Knocks it into space. Cruyff. That is good strength. Here's a chance! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Cruyff actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And here's Messi. Tries from distance.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Great challenge, time to perfection.
There will be 1 minute.
Tries to play it through. Played out to the left flank. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Substitutions taking place.
And the second half gets underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Rijkaard running with the ball. Well, that looks a decent ball. Messi. Howson. Passing is crisp and sharp. And now they can clear their lines. A probing pass. The less said about that pass, the better. Costa Curta. Brazil are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Keeper's dealt with that. Xabi Alonso did well to stay calm there.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And it's Cruyff. That's really well cleared. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
That's rather hopeful. Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, it was an ambitious attempt, but it'll keep the defence on its toes at least.
Played out wide. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Just a quarter of an hour to play. He's being urged to shoot. Rijkaard. It's a pretty loose pass. Marquez.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And he was alert to it. And he's quick to get it clear again. That's an imaginative pass. Played into space out wide. And he's picked it up out wide.
Brazil can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Rijkaard. That's a lovely, neat pass. Played into space. Well read, nice interception.
There will be 1 minute added time.
So that's it. It is all over. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that.
Just a quick announcement and an exciting one.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Yeah, time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
Messi. Alonso. And this is Van Nistelrooy. Kaka. Petit. Turns back here, probably the best option. Campbell. Pressing hard. Oh no, this does not look good. He's through, now is he in? Opts to play it back. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now, can they get him away?
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
Caceres.
Arsenal really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there, isn't it?
Yeah, the wide players are doing their stuff and are grabbing the...
He rises! He will be livid with himself. Costa Curta. For Marquez. Maldini, the man we've all come to watch. And it's Petit. It's Hullet. Now it's Nedved. Maldini. Marquez. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Aimed beyond the defence. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. Xavi Alonso. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Out towards the flank. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Arsenal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Petit. And the first 45 minutes are up. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time.
Substitution on the field. Number 6, Zico. Coming on the field is Number 22, Francesco Totti.
Here we go again. So the first half brought no goals. Tries to play it through. Now it's Rice. Plays it in. Can he finish? Oh, he's been caught on it here. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Maldini. Leicester do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
And Van Nistelrooy! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Campbell. Well, if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. Costa Curta with the clearance. Rice. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Played over towards the opposite flank.
Good switch, that.
It is still anyone's game, 0-0. And here's Van Nistelrooy.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Costa Curta. And it's with the keeper. Leicester are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Campbell. Now Costa Curta. It's not an especially good pass, that. And it's Nedved. Pull it. Nedved. And it's Rijkaard. Now Costa Curta. Campbell.
Listen, it may well finish this way because it's been so tight all the way through, but equally, we might still get a moment of magic, a mistake, or a refereeing decision to influence otherwise.
Oh, what's he done? And it's Totti.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Maldini. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. That's that, the end. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all the huff and puff. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.